All I want for Christmas is big stompy mechs, big stompy mechs, big stompy mechs. All I want for Christmas is big stompy mechs. What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OGGM, coming to you live at 8:06 in the morning on this, the 12th day of December 2023, the chaotic year rapidly closing to an end. And it's Tuesday, and on Tuesday, we look at toys. Specifically, we look at Games Workshop toys, because I like big stompy mechs. I love looking at the paint jobs, and just cause I needed something to fill Tuesday. So let's look what's new in the exciting world of Warhammer, and if we can find that General Grievous for RPG Grandma. Let's see, last time we were here, looks like about here. Yep. So moving on from here, they're doing an advent calendar too. Okay, so it looks like we've only got, not much this week. Okay, we've got a new kill team for Warhammer 40k kill team, and this kill team is called Salvation. And the art is, I can't really tell what's going on in this picture. It's very cool. Some rules for hazardous areas. You can always convert these to other role-playing games. They're simple enough. But a map, a campaign idea called Loot the Rig, but no actual information on the kill team, or maybe that's the name of the game, is Kill Team Salvation. I don't know which was more clear. We've got the latest episode of the Christmas Goblin comic that they're doing. Let's got to return to Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer Old World, as they're calling it now. We've got some new rules for something called Saints and Grail Knights. So this is a suggested build for a Grail Knight army, and some information on the Grail Knight army, including rules for heavy cavalry, some artwork for the Grail Knight, some information on the lady, if you want to go a little King Arthur-esque type stuff here, the Lady in the Lake. I guess she's one of the saints that they're talking about, and the rules for being a saint or following a saint, and what those abilities get you, and then, of course, the links to all the other stuff. It looks like they're getting ready to do a push back to Warhammer Fantasy / Warhammer the Old World, which I think a lot of people would like to see. We've got another new unit for Blood Bowl called the Skaven, the Rat Folk. And I just want to say that even though this is a Blood Bowl figure, wow, this would be cool to run up against in a D&D game as well. And it's the right size. I mean, this doesn't really scream football to me in any way, shape, or form. It's just a Skaven with knives jumping on you and leaping off of a shield to be all assassiny. So that could just be, a normal run-of-the-mill rat person, Skaven assassin out to kill your character. Doesn't necessarily have to be specifically for Blood Bowl. And look, this guy painted in the looks like he tried to paint it in to look like there were scales on the pants. That's pretty cool. That's a level of detail you don't often see, to really make those pants look more than just pants, but actually there's some detail to the pants and some weathering. Yeah, the guy took the extra couple minutes, and he did the same thing with the cloak. You can see where he, or she put in the little extra details of the shading. Really good job here on the paint. Yeah, this guy's truly frightening. He's got blades on his cloak and blades on the thing coming off of his hood too. So yeah, he's ready to do some rat person slashing and stuff. Yeah, truly frightening. Yeah, this one, I would not want to see this running at me at a dungeon, unless of course I had fireball or some cheese. And finally, we got a sneak preview, which was for the thing we just looked at, the Kill Teams, Kill Team Salvation. Here's a better look at the Kill Team Salvation and the Kill Team Salvation play area. We've also, looks like something coming out for Death Gorge for Warhammer Underworlds, the only Warhammer game I've played recently, though not in a while. These are some, we'll call them orcs. ogres, whatever you want to call them. Some guys that would just look pretty cool in a D&D game as well as any other fantasy game. Got a war guy with this what is this thing called? Trombone. That's pretty cool. Reminiscent of a scene from the Battle of the Five Armies where the orc is blowing his war trombone, summoning those giant worm things. And then we got something for rules called Rivals. Got some new 40K Gene Stealers coming in, or whatever these things are called, the Tyranid. Then we got a winged Tyranid commander, because flying undead demon is way worse than normal undead demon. And we got this little Shades of Starship Troopers Tyranid machine. Look at this. It's a machine, but it's a Tyranid. It's alive, but it's also a machine. And it probably like spits out explosive eggs. And the sort of combination of biotechnology that creates this frighteningness of the Tyranids. Yeah, there's a little homage to Starship Troopers in the movie in here, I think. Then we got these guys called the Negronauts, or Negrunts, which are, I guess, another type of Tyranid grunt. A lot of Tyranid love. Yet another Tyranid with the forearms going. I mean, you know, he's very slashy and crashy, but with no opposable thumbs, how does he do things like open doors or whatever? Then we got this little mind flayer beholder tentacle beast here, very Lovecraftian nightmare going on. It looks like we've got another character coming down for the Horus Heresy. This guy is a saboteur. Not sure why, but he is. And here's this vaguely Egyptian-looking paladin with his unusual-looking pole arm. I mean, this guy could definitely show up in a fantasy game and be all like, "Bow before the powers of Horus Ra, infidel." Yeah. We got for Necromundo, we got this cool little G.I. Joe 1980s play tank here. You know you'd play with this if you could. And then we've got the Blood Bowl cheerleaders are coming out. And the Blood Bowl referees are coming out. So this is just reminding us. Looks like we've got some new novels coming out from the Black Library. For the 40K universe, we've got The Lion, Son of the Forest by Mike Brooks. And Pilgrims of Fire by Justin Hill. Dear Lo, Son des Walders by Mike Brooks. And Hellbrex by Mark Collins. La Chute de Cardia by Robert Rath. La Mer des Ams by Chris Wright. And Brutal Coon by Mike Brooks, which I think is a comic. And then some battle reports from this week's Games Workshop stores. And that's it. Nice, quick bit of news. Nothing really outstanding or world-shaking for Games Workshop, which is always nice. So this stuff is always available for free on the Games Workshop site. All these downloads, all these battle reports. So if you are a Games Workshop person and looking to be all caught up with what's going on in the world of Warhammer, this is a great place to do it. If you're just a regular dude like me and just want to get things like, this thing here, which you could use for any game, or look at these figures and go, can I fit that in my game? Yes, I can. But sadly, no General Grievous this week either. We will continue our quest. That's it for Tuesday Toys Games Workshop stuff. If you appreciate me talking about this every week, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Remember, 2024, it's your channel. Tell me what you want to see. I will talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Stay safe and get off my land, you damn imperial.